Today's Midday Kentucky Cooking segment brought to you by Creative Kitchen and Bath, where you will always cook in style.
Hi there, welcome back. Chef Allison Davis here in the Wild Time Kitchen, and I'm just fixing some summer recipes and just things that are quick and easy for entertaining. You know, if you're like me, the only thing you want to do in the summer is get in the kitchen, get something out fast, and then enjoy your guests or enjoy the beautiful weather, enjoy the kids playing. You know, the last thing you want to do is spend all your time in the kitchen. So this week I've been focusing a lot on like Mediterranean appetizers, those from Greece and those from Spain, and these are probably my two favorite cuisines. And this is something popular actually throughout the Mediterranean, and it's croquettes. You see them in a lot of Spanish tapas, you see them in Greek as well. This is actually a recipe that I learned in Greece, but we're going to get right into it, and we're making zucchini croquettes. So the first thing that we did was I actually took the zucchini and grated it using just a standard cheese grater or box grater, and then we've added some salt, and you can see how we're trying to get as much of the liquid out of that zucchini as possible because that will keep it from being soggy and being wet. So we have definitely drained quite a bit of liquid. So we're going to add that grated zucchini into our bowl. I had a little bit of leek left over, so I just kind of chopped up some leek. If you don't have leeks, you can obviously add onion or shallot, or even green onions would work as well. All right, and then we're just going to keep kind of building on this and adding to this. It's really just a quick, simple batter, and then we're going to fry these little croquettes, and I like to serve it with like a dill sauce or like a ranch or something like that. So we're going to just keep going. We're going to add some salt and pepper in here. Always have to season. And again, you season to your liking. When you're cooking at home, you do it your way. So a little bit of cayenne or garlic powder, smoked paprika if you're me in my house, or even just like more fresh herbs. What I'm adding into this is a bit of, let's see, we've got some fresh mint. We're going to add some fresh parsley. I like using the flat leaf parsley. I think it's just a lot easier to cut, honestly. You can do the curly parsley. I just think you have to cut it and work with it a little more. Flat leaf just, you know, again, more convenient and a little easier to work with. All right, so fresh parsley going in. And then we're going to really just start to build our dough. So we're going to add in some whole eggs. And then about a teaspoon of baking powder, maybe a teaspoon and a half, and then about a cup of flour. This is not rocket science, you're just bringing it together. And then lastly, this is optional, of course, if you want to keep it dairy-free, but the cheese, I think, is just going to add to make it, oh, we don't want that much. The cheese is going to make it really nice and creamy and just bring it all together, and who doesn't like cheese in a croquette? All right, so we're just going to start to bring this all together, and it's going to be a thick dough or thick batter, and then we're really just going to scoop this out. I like to use a kind of little ice cream scoop to keep them uniform and the same size, but you can use whatever, you know, works. Don't go out and buy something special just to fry up croquettes. All right, and then the real rule of thumb with the frying on this is make sure your oil is not too hot. You want it to come up at least halfway over the croquette, and you want to kind of work it around, but if your oil is too hot, it's going to brown and cook the outside really quickly, and then the inside's going to still be doughy and runny. So you want to kind of keep your oil at a good fry temperature, but not super high, to where it just kind of slowly fries and cooks at the same time. All right, so you can see how our dough is coming together, and we're just going to take our scoop and we'll start to make these little croquettes, and we are good to go. And as you can see, these are getting really nice and brown. We just kind of let these gently fry, if that's a term. But we let these just kind of sit and cook just slowly in a nice high heat or medium heat oil, just to where they're still golden brown, but they have time to kind of really cook through the center. And then we're going to just take these and just let these kind of drain on a little paper towel. And then we can serve these little croquettes up. The kids are going to love these. You're definitely getting them a little bit of vegetable there, and then we're going to serve it with a little dill sauce. All right, guys, I'll put this recipe up, and you know where to find it. Go to middaykentucky.com/recipes tab. I'm Chef Allison Davis. Thank you for watching. We'll be right back after this short break.